So I'm currently moving everything out of this room into the other room, and I just realized, wow, like, I'm moving stuff really fast. This network is really cool. It's taking, like, I don't know, about 10 stacks per second and transferring it to the place that is not here, to this place over here. And yeah, I've started to get things set up. I've made a lot of recipes. This is like an hour or so worth of work. Just getting all the AE stuff in here took a long time, and then I did some thermal expansion stuff because we're going to be working on the room that is going to be handling the processing of all of our incoming items, which is just going to be absolutely crazy. But ouch. Right now, I am in the middle of waiting for everything to transfer over here. As you can see, we're just getting a massive amount of tainted soil and a massive amount of netherrack just being moved from point A to point B. So this is going to be crazy. When we're done, I'm going to turn all these into emerald storage thingamahoozits, and yeah, it'll be good. We'll have a nice setup over here, and it would seem like everything is not dead anymore, which is also good. But yeah, I gotta wait for everything to transfer over here before we can do much else. So be back in a little while. While setting everything up down in the ME system, I decided, hey, wait, we need to get that farm working because I need a steady supply of wood. So I managed to make it work, and yeah, it's actually a lot slower than I thought it would have been, which is kind of a problem. But it uses fertilizer quite sparingly, which is nice, and I still haven't figured out how to put fertilizer into here. Right now, I'm able to put in saplings and dirt and everything that actually I don't think I need dirt in here anymore, but I'm able to put in saplings without problem, but I still haven't figured out how to put the fertilizer in. But so far this seems to be working. Also, this seems to be backed up. Why are you backed up? Oh, it's probably because it's completely full. But yeah, this thing is it's harvesting stuff, which is very good. If we go to /home, oh, we can't even visit the stuff in here. Luckily, I set a warp /warp base, and yeah, now I can get into here without too much problem. I noticed, first of all, that I hooked up all the quarries again, and since we have a little bit of a reserve of power, it just mines insanely fast. Like, it is absolutely crazy how quickly we're pulling in resources. We're pulling, like, that's 13 rows of items, most of which have more than one item in it. So our quarries are doing very well indeed. What I want to work on next, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of this I'll do a lot of it on screen. Actually, I'm going to do most of it on screen probably, is starting to get ready to process all of the resources we're getting, because right now, well, if we just take a look at the ores that we have, well, that's a lot of ores. We're going to need to set it up so these are all automatically pulverized. And, well, what I plan on doing is I'm going to have every ore, as soon as I get pulverized, and then I'm going to store it as its dust form. We're only going to smelt ores when we need them, because there are a lot of recipes that require the dust. And, yeah, I figure it'll save us power if we just wait for it to do the thing. Yeah. The only problem is that'll slow down our everything, and yeah, so I'm not entirely sure if we want to leave it as dust or as ore yet. I think we're gonna leave it as dust, but if it turns out that things are gonna get slow, then we'll fix that up. I made a lot of the recipes that we're gonna need for just basic items. These are all the recipes that you put into the what are those things? The interfaces? No, what are those things called? The somethings, so the one of the AE blocks. But actually, I want to show you guys the crafting system working, because now it is functioning perfectly fine, and it's really cool what you can do with it. So, what I want to do is, I made 10 of the 64K things. We're going to make 10 more of them. And so we're just going to do 64, no, I said 64K. We're going to make ourselves 10 of these. Give me 10 of them. And begin. I'm actually not entirely sure if we're going to have the resources to make it. I hope we do. Right now, yeah, so it's just going to craft us 10 of these right now. 9 left, 8 left. Yay, we're going so fast. And if we just go into here, we should be... Why does that... That's so weird. 64K. Yes, we have 5 of them. And hopefully we're not going to run out of materials. How much Certus quartz do we have, actually? Not a lot. Ooh, we're going through that really quickly. I should really craft all the Certus quartz essence into Certus quartz, because we're going to need that, especially at the rate which we're going through it. No, I'm out of basic processors. Yeah, that recipe just eats them up. So, that doesn't surprise me too much. How many, we're only able to make 7. Well, I guess that's better than none of them. It's better than anything less. But yeah, if we throw these in here, then whoop-de-doo, we have more storage. Right now, I'm just really beefing up the storage system because, well, everything that we're quarrying is going straight into the ME drives instead of into barrels. But I'm gonna have to figure out a better way of dealing with the barrels because, like, with netherrack and nether dirt, our ME system was being shut down because we had too much of it coming in. And, well, not too much. We had too much of it, and the ME system just didn't know what to do, so it crashed. I think. So what we're going to do in the future is think up of a nice way to store massive amounts of netherrack. I actually think most of the netherrack and other stuff, netherrack and that dirt that we have, which should be our most common items. Yeah, this tainted soil netherrack is going to be recycled or compressed into something that we're going to need in the future. If we just do @applied energistics, this singularity is made by like compressing, I think it's somewhere between 100,000 and 200,000 items into a single block, and we're going to need that in order to make some really cool things in the future. So yeah, I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do, and actually I have an exam to study for. I've been putting that off. It's in like a couple of hours, so I'm gonna go study for that, and maybe I'll finish recording this either later tonight or sometime tomorrow, so I will be back then. So another thing that I realized that takes up just an absolutely obscene number of resources is the barrel upgrades that we use. Each one of these takes roughly 300 blocks of wood. Like, if we were just to look at the number of oak logs that we have, this should drop down to around 4,400 logs by the time it's done crafting, just because of... Wait, what? Yeah, it's crafting, but... Let's cancel you. I think it's shift left click. There we go. It just takes a crazy amount of stuff, and actually, yeah, I wonder what kind of stone it's using. All of these things that we'll never know. Yeah, right now, maybe this stuff? I don't know. But it just uses a crazy amount of wood, and we're gonna need a lot of those. We have a few from back at the back at home. Actually, we might as well as grab these right now because they're they're going to be... Wow, this takes a long time to break. Do they all take that long to break? Oh, they do. Okay. Yeah, because these are gonna be important items that we're gonna be using for quite some time. Oh my god. Yeah, these were really obnoxious to make by hand. I used the automatic crafting tables to get a large amount of them, but still, they are quite the terrible thing to create. Luckily, we don't really need to worry about that anymore now that we have the AE system. Pretty much all of our old problems are done with. It's so nice not having to deal with crafting not having to deal with large amounts of crafting anymore. I mean, I still need to program all the recipes in order for things to actually work the right way, but I guess it's the fact that it just, for the most part, works, which is why I love it so much. Also, I've been doing a lot of warping around just because it's really, really obnoxious to knots, essentially. So, are you guys okay with that? I don't know. I don't know if I should continue to do that or if I should stop doing that. Let's see. I want to get these upgrades on the thing. Here's number 2. Then I think number 3 is gold. Then number 4 should be diamond. Then number 5 should be... Yeah, these are things that... I haven't done these things on screen working with JABBA barrels. And 6 is that. So I guess I can show you guys exactly how these work. So what you do is you shift left click to use the items on here. And then every time you do that, that increases the number of expansion things that you can put into it. Like right now, we have the ability to put one extra thing in it, but yeah, if we just do this with all of them, then we increase. See, that number went from, it's 1 and now it's 3. So you can put up to 3 things worth of things onto it. And if we just repeat this with all of our stuff, there we go. Repeat this with all of our stuff, it works. And you can't just put like a diamond one onto a wooden one because the game is mean like that. It actually forces you to put all of the upgrades on in the proper order. And this was really easy to make up until the end stone one, and then I had to go to the end, and there's the end portal. I don't know if it's publicly available, but I found the end and went there to grab some end stone, and then the emerald one isn't too bad, especially since I started making the emerald ones after I started quarrying. And if you take a look at how many emeralds we have, well, we have quite a few. We have 3,600. It's not a problem at all, and that gives us up to 127 in all of these. And then if we then we need to apply these what are they called? These upgrade things. And this is where things are going to get a little bit harder to do because yeah, we got I only have 81 of the, or 7 of the 81s? What? I think we should have a few more in here. And by a few more, I mean 1 more. Yep. And if we look at how much oak we have, 4,200. It's just, it eats it up like there is no tomorrow. It's kind of crazy. So let's just apply this, and yeah, I think oh god, this is gonna be difficult. I actually think that, oh yeah, we can't do that anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably make some more. No, these were all fully upgraded. I must have had them in some fanciful configuration. Let's see. We'll do 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just max them out with these. I think that's how I had it. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, maybe not. Huh, we have a couple of extra 27s. I don't know how that was gonna work out, or how that's supposed to work out. But if we do that, and then just do, oh no, we're running out of things! Ah! Okay, just do that. And there's another upgrade, but I have no clue how you're supposed to get it. Ah, crap, we're out of things. Actually, I think we can downcraft these into, yes, you can craft them into 9s. That's really useful. So if we do that, then we can just apply, oh, whoa, lag. Apply that to that, and do that, and now we just need, we have some 1s just to max these out. And what I'm gonna do is probably, like, for the really big items that we have a lot of, let me just do this first. Boop. The items that we have a lot of, we're just gonna throw them into multiple barrels, and that's actually, let's see, all of the netherrack that we have comes from maybe, I'd say 7 or 8, actually, if they're still running, so I'd say maybe about 6 quarries running in the nether that were 64 by 64, so yeah, I think we'll need a good way to handle this, because what's the maximum this can hold? 8,192 stacks? Yeah. I don't even know what 8,192 times 64 is off the top of my head. Oh, poor me, I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's a thing. We're gonna need to make a bunch of those, the upgrades, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 16 of each. Let's do, what are they called? Barrel, nope. Upgrade, no, what is this? There's storage up to, what the heck are those things called? Let's look up mark. Maybe if we do mark. Nope. Okay, what are they called? At JABBA. Structural. Structural. We're gonna need to make 16 of each of these. Oh god, not 116. Make 16. Make 16. There we go. And 16. Then tier 4, make 16. Tier 5, make 16. Once again, tier 6, make 16. Ooh, I don't actually know if I have any of that stuff in my system. Ah, crap, yeah, we don't actually have any endstone in our system. Joy, can we make any? I don't know if that's actually something that we can craft. Also, let me double check to make sure that we're putting in the right saplings. Yes, we are. Oh, those are apple saplings. Is there a way to craft endstone? I feel like there is, but I don't know what it is. And it would actually be really useful if we could. We could use ender essence to make it, and I should have a fair bit of ender essence. Sandstone and resonant ender will also do it. Yeah, I think I should just use the ender essence that we have. Oh, whoops. It should be over here. Oh, we don't have any ender essence? What? Do we automatically craft them into ender pearls? We might. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna actually go do my studying now. That's what I originally intended to do, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I need to show you guys the farm that I made. So we'll do that. I'm actually curious to see if to see if it's receiving the fertilizer like it should. I'm not entirely sure if... Oh no, my jetpack is dying. What a problem this is. I should have switched out jetpacks. No! No! This is annoying. I could chop down those trees and get some more logs too. Chopping down those trees just destroys my axe. It's absolutely crazy how fast you go through axes when dealing with that many trees. And oh my god, my poor jetpack, it's completely dead. If this has max or near max fertilizer, nope, it doesn't automatically get the fertilizer, and I have no clue how to put it in. Also, it needs some water. I need to finish configuring this right now. I have, whenever I have it on 2 separate channels, water when it needs to do stuff, and farm. I need to set up a tesseract in my water plantation sort of thing. Yeah, but it's sort of working right now, which is really good. We are making nice progress. Let's just do warp base, and let's see. I think that should be. I'm curious, how many logs do we have? Not a lot. Not very many indeed, but we'll be able to work out what we need to do in the future. For now, I'm just happy that things are working out really well. Yeah, so see you guys in a bit. So I think I'm gonna wrap things up here, guys. I set up a lot of stuff. I've been fiddling around with the ME system right here just to handle a very large influx of resources, because I have been quarrying, rather I am quarrying like mad. I have so many quarries set up right now, just pulling in an obscene amount of resources. But yeah, we've actually been going for quite some time now, I believe. So I'm gonna end things off here. I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, guys, and in the next part, well, we're gonna continue to figure out what we can do with this crazy ME system of ours. So until then, I'll see you all again next time. Farewell.